A very good afternoon to everyone joining us on the live stream here for the Ultimate Freediving Challenge 4. Just hang on, we are a few minutes away while preparations are being made. We will commence shortly. A very good afternoon to everyone. We are live now, coming to you from FitBloc for the Ultimate Freediving Challenge 4. As you can see in our view, we have Dimitri doing his warm-up right now. His official top for the day, will be 4:15 p.m. So we're just less than 5 minutes away. Dimitri was diving for Estonia. He will be competing in Dynamic B, that's dynamic with bifins, and he is currently the national record holder for Estonia. His personal best in this discipline is 235 meters, so he'll definitely be looking to better that today. So many eyes on him right now. We have quite a few athletes lined up today. There are 9. Nine athletes today, coming from Estonia, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, China and the UK. Of the few pool disciplines, there will only be dynamic no-fin and dynamic bifin being competed today at FitBloc. So if you've not been to FitBloc, it's at Science Park Drive. There's a beautiful 25-meter pool right here, and let me just show you different views of the location. From the opposite end of the pool, we will be able to see divers and competitors making their turns. We will also be providing viewers with a follow cam to track their position in the middle of the pool. Now back to the warm-up. Just 2.5 more minutes until official top is reached. Just over a minute left for Dimitri to go and his official top. 1 minute more. Now Dimitri is quite the diver, and he is the #1 free diver for Estonia for all pool disciplines. So he holds a very respectful static of 7 minutes 22 seconds. Dynamic monofin 254 meters, bifin 235, the record he will be trying to break now. And his dynamic with no fins is 200 meters. And we are now 30 seconds from official top. 20 seconds, you can see packing has begun. At 10 seconds, prompt movement of his mouth, he's packing deep. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Official top +4, 5. Dimitri still packing, and he's off. Okay, now we'll follow him with the follow cam. And you're in for a treat. This should be a long dive if he's feeling good today. Now each length of the pool is 25 meters, and so he would be looking to do over 9 lengths to be close to his record. That's 25 meters down. And that's 2. He's touched the end for 50 meters. And that's 3 right there. Alright, we just had some minor hiccups. We can show you a bit more of the turns coming shortly. But our dive cam is doing a great job following. You can see Dimitri's adopting kick and glides, but he doesn't glide for very long. You see his turn there. We're going back to the follow cam. And still maintaining quite a steady pace of kicking with very short glides. Now we see him at the turn, nice and smooth, going with his left hand. Now following him we have our safety, and in the next lane media photographer. I believe that's 150 the judge just sounded out. Can see his pace has maybe dropped ever so slightly to glide a bit more. Nice turn. And back to the follow cam. Safety there getting quite a good workout, swimming the distance with Dimitri. So that's 200 meters. 200 meters. To break his record, he would have to go for one more touch and turn around and do at least 11 more meters, 12 more meters to beat 2:35. Coming up to his 9th lap. Still looking good. Right hand out to turn left. Let's see if he can break his previous record. Back to the follow cam. We can see he's doing kick glides, kick glides. He's going to try to finish the lap and still make another turn. Beautiful. Set at 250. Okay, he's coming up. And he's coming up. Breathing protocol. Sign is good. Safety is not touching him. Have you noticed their hands are up just to show that they did not help the athlete? And Dimitri is doing his recovery breaths. Judges watching closely to make sure that his airways do not submerge into the water, or he will not get a white card. Now that was a truly impressive dive by any standard. And we'll see if he gets a white card. A white card has been given to him by the judges. And we will await to hear the actual distance covered. That should be a new record. New national record for Estonia. Good job, Dimitri. Smiles all around. So I heard it from someone else. The distance was 261. Now that's impressive. Good job, Dimitri. I hope you'll be watching this. Congratulations. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get Dimitri over to the pond dock and see if he can come to have an interview. Stand by. Alright, we are gonna show you the warm-up camera and have Dimitri. Dimitri, good job.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
How was your dive and was it expected?
It wasn't expected.
Yeah.
I would think that I would get very lactic, but tried to swim slowly today, a little bit slower, which maybe still fast, but wanted to end at 250, but then thought I had some strength still. So
Wonderful dive, wonderful dive.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, good job everyone. You can watch the replay here on YouTube soon. Now let me see if we have the provisional results. And these are our results page that we will show. Do take note that results will be provisional until they are declared by IDA. In the top left hand corner we have Yi Hui just dropping into the water for her warm-up, and we will bring you that scene shortly. Back to the results page shortly. Let's just have a quick view of Dimitri as he's had some photos taken. Okay, and now we're gonna bring you our next diver. One moment as we get the people in the back to update. Now, our next diver . Hold on, let me double check on our wrong. On our results page, because there might have been a mistake earlier. So provisional results again, we have 261 meters for Dimitri, and that would just destroy his own past national record. And if we look at the global rankings, he'd be at number 5 soon. Alright, so let's line up for Yihui, going in for her dive, also in dynamic bifins. Now Yihui's previous best on this one, dynamic bifins, is 169 meters, which was done yesterday at day 1 of competition. So let's focus a bit more on her. We have just over a minute until her official top. One more minute. Twenty seconds. So, distance that Yihui is looking to beat would be her record set, her PB set yesterday, which was 169 meters. And that's her official top right there. And you can see a movement of the head. She's packing and packing, getting ready to go. National record for this discipline is 180 meters, and here we go. Excuse me for that sound. Going quite fast on the first lap. No gliding at all. A nice right hand touch and turn. You can see her speed off there. Safety following nice and closely. So coming into her second lap, you can just see the judges and all in the scene. Gotta make sure that she touches cleanly and doesn't get any assistance from other parts. So touch 50, coming to this would be 75. Athletes here make it look really too easy. Nice turn. You can see that she prefers all the right hand turn consistently. Now that's a touch for 100 meters. Slightly slower turn. Has her pace reduced a little. She's still finning consistently, but it does seem slightly slower from my view. It might be skewed. Coming in for the next turn, should be 125. You can see 2 lines in the pool. That's just to help indicate where the athlete should be turning, because they are used to training in a 50-meter pool as well. Coming in for the next turn, big group of judges watching and her coach. Now that's 150 meters. And she's coming in to come up. Ball goes off and she's signed. She's okay. Now, judges confer, check their timing to just be sure that their decision on the correct card is made. Good job, Yihui. Let's await the card. That's a white card. Well done. We'll stand by to await the distance. Good job.
After 225, already like somewhere between 225 and 250.
Now I hear that's 156 meters, and we will bring her over to the pond dock for an interview, hopefully. 156 meters. Stand by. Oh, she's gonna grab her stuff. We just await her to grab her gear before she comes in for an interview. Good job, Yihui.
Thank
How
you.
do you feel?
Tired.
Bit tired,
Yeah.
Competing 2 days in a row, not easy.
No, I went to the doctor's this morning.
Oh, you went to the doctor. Okay, so dive as expected, or
But I just got a bit tired.
just tired?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I caught her resting also before competition. She seemed a bit tired. And how do you find 25 meters compared to 50?
I guess it's a little bit different, just more turns and kicks. Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
Don't have. Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully you rest well and do better next time. You can get another PB.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that was Yihui on the interview. Now we will prep for our next diver as we update our results. I'll just bring you back to warm-up view to see the next. Alright, and we're back. We have that's not updated. Stand by. And there we have it. Arnaldo San Yoto is our next diver with an OT of 4:35 p.m. And let me take you just for a moment to our results page. Don't worry, Arnaldo will still be there. We just had Lim Yihui diving for Singapore in dynamic bifins, getting a 156 meter white card. So she did compete yesterday, getting 169 meters at Singapore Lifestyle Center at Bukit Merah. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but she got 169 meters yesterday, and that was a new PB. She said she did not feel very well today, and maybe that's why it was not as good. Okay, let's bring it back to Arnaldo while he warms up. Sporting a very matching lobster blue weight system with his blue wetsuit. Free divers are such stylish people in the pool. I'm not sure about the land. If you can see most of us here in the back of the warm-up camera. Everyone's being nice and quiet. And if you can just look right above Ronaldo, that's Tracy prepping for her dive coming up next. Now that's 2 minutes to official top. So if you were tuned in 2 days ago, Ronaldo did compete. He has a provisional distance of 165 meters for dynamic. That's with a monofin. National record for Indonesia. I believe this is the first time he is competing in dynamic no fin. So we should have some new result for him. He has a PB of 130 meters, and the national record for Indonesia is 124. So let's see if he can break that and set new Indonesian record. The weather is really nice and cool today, and if you're nearby, just pop by and have a look-see, especially if you've not been here before. The rain's not heavy at all. You can see most people here are not bothering with an umbrella. Of course, most people here are free divers and everything. They're quite happy to get wet anytime. 10 seconds from OT.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Official time. +1. 5, 6, 7.
We are past OT, and here we go. We have Naldo going for dynamic no fin. Now this discipline will be a lot slower than our first two divers. You can see Naldo going with kicks and hand movements. 2 kicks before pulling his hands in. Coming in for the first touch, preferring to go with the right hand. Good strong kick there. Sorry, we got a bit of a shake. Good glide, and it is key for this discipline especially that the diver is perfectly buoyant so that they don't waste energy trying to get themselves a bit lower or higher, preventing from touching the ground. Now that's 50 meters. Now they're still carrying on with a 2 kick, 1 arm pull. Going up to 75 meters. Now I will have our live chats on. You can feedback if there's any issues with the stream, or you can always pop a message in for our athletes to cheer them on. I'm sure they'd love to see it later. Nice turn. You could see him correcting before as he kicked, and he's coming up coaches by the side reminding him to breathe. Safety hands up, showing that no assistance is being given. There was a slight hesitation there as his head nodded down ever so slightly. No goggles to take off, just a no slip. Recovery breaths being done. Let's await to see what card he gets. I think the judge's foot is on the tape. If you can see, there are 2 tapes on the grating. That's how they tell the exact distance of that was achieved. All cheers around. We will stand by to hear the distance covered. All smiles around for Ronaldo. Good job. (134). That is a 134 national record for Ronaldo. Good job. 134. Previous record was 124. So wasn't even a try hard. He just smashed the record. Now let me see if we can bring him in for a quick interview. Ronaldo, have you caught your breath?
Oh yeah, got it. Got it.
Congratulations, new national record,
Thank
provisional.
Thank you.
You can wave to whoever's watching.
Oh yeah, to all my friends, if you watch there, thank you for your support as well to WhatsApp and social media. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well done, competing just 3 days back to back even, and doing well both times. Did this plan go exactly as you intended?
Yeah. Because I was aiming for 130 and I got 134. So yeah, it's a good plan.
What's the next record you're going for?
Not sure. Just try to be better bit by bit.
Okay, congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, there you heard it. For his friends joining in the stream. Well done, Ronaldo. So next up, we will have Tracy. Tracy is popping into. Let me bring up the proper camera before I start talking wrongly. There we go. Tracy in the warm-up lane. No, she's in the competition lane. She was in the warm-up lane earlier. And as our background guys updates, we will show you Ronaldo's performance shortly. And there you have it. Provisional results for Ronaldo at 134 meters and a white card. 4 meters better than his personal best and 10 meters above the past national record. Right in the top left of the screen you can see our next diver, Tracy. Official top will be 4:45. About 3 more minutes. So if you want to pop off to the loo real quick, you still got time. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Ultimate Freediving Challenge IV, Day 2. So Day 1 was held 2 days ago on Saturday morning, Bukit Merah swimming pool. That was a 50-meter pool. Today we are here at FitBloc and a 25-meter pool. We have 9 competitors and we are now on competitor number 4. So we're about 1/3 of the way in. So a little bit about Tracy. Let's look at what she will be doing. Tracy will be going for a DNF, dynamic no fins. Now, the previous national record was 100 meters, but 2 days ago she achieved 104 meters in Bukit Merah. So, competing again in a shorter pool this time. Let's see how she does. We have 2 minutes till official top.
One minute 30 seconds.
We are just over 1 more minute from the official top. We apologize if there's too much construction next door. I hope this mic we have is blocking some of that out.
1 minute.
Now Tracy is quite the freediver, and she has quite a number of records. If you pop over to Ida's Internationals page, she is number 2 currently. Well, she should be number 1 after this competition. For dynamic no fin, she is the record holder for dynamic and dynamic bifins for Philippines. And we await the top in 30 seconds.
Seconds. 10.
And deep breath taken.
5, 4, 3,
Deep breath
2.
taking.
1. Official time. +1.
You can see
2.
Tracy just packing.
4.
If any one of you have not tried diving before,
7.
do not pack the way you see them pack, because it's not easy and requires loads of training. All these competitors here have trained endlessly for weeks and months on end before they get anywhere close to this good. Now, first lap for Tracy. Dynamic no fin. You can see that she is also favoring a similar style to Arnaldo, which is 2 kicks followed by the 1 arm pull. Oh, here we have the arm pull. Let's see. There's a kick and an arm pull now. So athletes do vary with arm pulls or kicks. Some have slight different preferences. Coming in for the second turn here, you can see the 2 judges on the right of the screen. Right hand turn, nice and clean, and a solid strong kick off the wall. Very relaxed style. That's something that's absolutely essential in dynamic no fin discipline. So you have to be buoyant and streamlined, because drag is just your enemy here. Coming in for the third term. Bit slow, but nice strong kick off. Now back to the follow cam. Still gliding very smoothly. Nice clean touch there. Tracy's still maintaining a consistent style. Oh, and I was gonna say that she was getting a bit faster. There we have her coach and buddy reminding her to breathe and to stand up, almost having a dip of her airway into the water. And now she looks okay standing at the bottom. Recovery breaths. Good job by her coach. Let's await to see what card she gets. A good freediving friend shouts loudly at you. Well, cheers all around. I suppose that that's a white card, and we await to hear the distance covered. Stand by for the interview. Right, cheers all around. Hey Tracy!
Joel, how are you?
Good, dive go according to plan?
Yeah, I said I'll turn and see how it goes, and apparently that's where I stop.
Well done, well done. So 2 days of DNR in a row.
Yeah, actually I just wanted to compare as well, like between 50-meter pool and 25-meter pool.
What's the preference?
50, I think.
Yeah, 50? Okay, what's next?
We'll see.
Okay, congrats again.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, there you have it. Tracy, well done. Stand by as we update the results. I will give you a view of our next diver, Xi Xiang. Okay, and now we have our next diver just doing his breathe up seated on the side of the pool. He has 5 minutes more, 4.5 more minutes. Let me bring you some results in the meantime. Okay, so provisional results for Tracy. That's 112 meters, getting a white card. Really good job. Just breaking her previous record set 2 days ago. So from a previous competition record of 83 meters, she does 104 and now 112. There's no limit for Tracy. So if you heard it in the interview, she actually prefers 50 meters. But well, she did better here. Let's see what she has in store for us next time. Back to the view of our next athlete, OT at 4:55 p.m. That's Fu Xiang. Wrong. Fu Xing Xiang. Sorry. Now he is our current national record holder for dynamic no fin, holding a 172 meter record. He is also one of our top in many other disciplines like dynamic. He did 227 for that, and several depth disciplines, which is less popular because it just takes so much work to travel to a place where you can do it. Fewer people tend to compete, but continuous no fin, he has our national record at 54 meters and 75 for continuous weight, 75 meters there. That's our national record as well. Pop over to idainternational.org and you can check out all our athletes there. And you can see how they rank in the world, how they rank nationally, and all their personal records. We are just over 2 minutes from official top. Now, if you're just joining us, we are halfway through UFC Ultimate Freediving Challenge number 4, day 2. We have 9 divers today, and right now we are on diver number 5. Xing Qiang runs a freediving school, and he is one of our top freedivers in Singapore. This should be a treat. Water is very calm now. The rain has subsided, the drizzle has subsided, and
1 minute 30
if you
seconds.
just look at the opposite side of the pool, you can see how calm everything is. Many athletes and friends of athletes all hanging around the pond dock here, and that's where I'm seated, if you can't see me in the background right now. Now we have 1 more minute to official
1
top.
minute.
Now, if you're not familiar, official top is the stipulated time that a diver has to start, and he or she has a certain amount of time, after which penalties will be incurred for their dive. So far, that's been quite straightforward, and we've not had any issues. All these guys are pros.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, and no slip goes on. Only movement in the pool is Xing Qiang.
20 seconds.
We get Dimitri in the background there, just taking a beautiful picture. Dimitri earlier on set a new record for Estonia.
5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
A very motionless
1.
packing by Xing
Official
Qiang,
time. +1, 2,
and he's down in
3,
+1.
4.
Here we go. So he's looking to beat his own record of 172 meters. Sorry about the camera. We have some minor difficulties. And let's transition there. Alright, there we go. First lap for Xing Qiang. I said he's looking to break his own record of 172 meters. Each lap is 25 meters. So he should have to almost do 7 lengths. Very calm and smooth technique. You can see how perfectly buoyant he is, and bringing you a different view as he comes in for the nice turn. That's 50 meters, if my count is correct. Coming in for the third turn. He might have misjudged that distance ever so slightly. You can almost see that the pace is maintained consistently with an alternating of arms and legs, legs then arms. Or here, no. My mistake, arms and legs, followed by arms. Sometimes athletes do kick twice with one arm pull, and that's 100 meters. Again, Xing Qiang is looking to break his own record of 172 meters. Finishing this length will bring him to 125. Judge looking for his touch. It's 125. Now this is much harder than it appears. If you are not a freediver yourself and you've not tried this, this technique and his style is just doesn't come to everyone. You can see his calm glide. It's very consistent. He might have a slight speed up in his technique. Divers tend to speed up just about the end of their dives. Xingqiang still looks like he's comfortable. Maybe a tad faster, but not much. Coming in for his next turn. And he's gonna come up. That should be 7. Surface protocol done. He looks okay. I should be getting a white card. Safety, keeping his hands away. And that's Yihui's supporting and filming at the same time. I think that's 175 meters because he came up perfectly at the end. And wonderful job. So that should be our new national record for DNF. Wow. What a day, guys. What a day. These guys that just keep knocking records out of the park. Okay, so we will get Xingqiang onto an interview shortly, and I will show you our next athlete, Michelle, in the warm-up zone. Standing by. All the record holders and new record holders talking to each other right there. Huh. Just a quick word. How do you feel about your dive?
I feel pretty good. So I was trying a lot of times to reach 175 no fin in the competition. So finally I reached my goal for the year. I'm quite happy with my result.
Yeah, just breaking your own record only.
Yeah. I feel satisfied for the year. So I did PB the day before and another breaking of my own record today. So
Absolutely wonderful. Any words for the viewers?
yes, thank you everyone, and thanks for all the supporters for the Ultimate Challenge, Freediving Challenge, and really appreciate all of your help. And this could be the biggest freediving competition series in Singapore.
Well done again.
Thank you.
Good job. Alright, there you have it from Xingqiang. Alright, let's bring you back to the warm-up scene as we update the results. Next in line we have Michelle. Official top will be 5:05 PM. We have 3 minutes till that starts. In the meantime, I can give you a view of our provisional results right now. Provisional results listed here, just updated. Xingqiang for Singapore, 175 meters, white card. That's a new national record, breaking his own previous national record. So many records broken. And we're back to Michelle at the warm-up lane. Michelle will be diving for Singapore. Stand by as we bring you more information on about her.
2 minutes to official time.
Now Michelle is quite the avid competitor. She has participated in all disciplines. So we're talking about static, dynamic, and continuous and depth disciplines, which is quite rare, to be honest. Even some of our top divers haven't really done every competition discipline. Okay. She too will, wrong, she will not be going DNF. This is a dynamic bifin attempt. Michelle's dynamic bifin record is 132, so she should be looking to best that. She could try to go for 180 meters, which is the national record right now. Now, her personal best declared previously is 132, but I understand she has done 150 meters 2 days ago, a new PB. So today, in day 2 of UFC 4, she'll be looking to beat 150. So look out for more than 6 laps.
30 seconds.
30 seconds from official talk.
Seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Official time. +1, 2.
And here we go. Michelle kicking off dynamic bifins, looking to best her previous record of 150 meters. Style looks very consistent. She's starting strong. Very fast on her first lap, actually. A slight slant in her first kickoff. I almost thought she was going to surface there. And she's moving on quite fast. Safety's going to have trouble keeping up. Well, doing a pretty good job right now on the second lap. Second touch, that brings her to 50 meters. Now we're looking for more than 6 laps here, 6 lengths. Now she's settled into a more consistent cadence for her kicks, coming in for the next turn. That's clean. You can see that her kicks tend to turn a bit to the right, not exactly straight out. Then she corrects. Might be a slight waste in energy, but if it works for you, it works for you. Okay, coming into 100 meters. You can see 4 cameras following her on the side, excluding our camera right here. Okay, so that's 100, coming in for 125. Slightly more straight and direct. She is still maintaining quite the consistent fitting. Possibly speeding up a little bit. You can see safety using her arms. Oh, and she's up. She's up. Gasps of hot air. Pretty loud. Oh, almost getting a samba there. Reminding to breathe. Nose clip off. Goggles off. We will wait to see what the judges say, but from my table, I did see her mouth almost touch the water. And that might be a call for a different colored card. We shall see. Yeah, you could just, if you notice, you could see Michelle speeding up just a little bit at the last part. And she came up quite suddenly with gasps of air. But good, she's awake. Safety was right next to her. And we await the results. No card just yet. We see the judges deliberating. Weights are off. Fins are off already. There's still no decision yet. Okay, and Michelle slowly exits the pit. Wait, there must have been the decision. I did not catch it. I did not see the card yet. We await the results. So, I'll bring you to the next view as we stand by for our next diver shortly. And we'll get the results. Stand by. Let me interview our Michelle. Hi Michelle, how are you?
Okay.
Close call there.
Yeah.
I see you speeding up the last part. Was it building up a bit faster than you expected?
No, it's just I've never done biplanes in a 25-meter pool before, so I found the many turns a bit strange.
I see. Okay, I hope you recover well.
It was good. It was good to know what it's like.
Good experience, yeah.
Yeah. Always a good
Anything for the viewers?
experience.
Friends or family?
Yeah, I don't know. Hello.
Stay tuned for the next performance.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, and there we have it. That was Michelle. Now our next diver is Yunyun, and let me update. I think her nickname is Rainy. And I will bring us to the warm-up view. You can see she's already getting prepped in the main lane. Coach Xingqiang standing by behind. Okay, and I'm back. No clear decision yet. I think the judges need to review the footage before they make a decision on her result. So provisional results right now. I will leave Michelle as under review, and stay tuned on their Instagram page because results will be released soon after. Back to our warm-up lane, warm-up view. We have Xu Yunyun warming up, looking calm and collected, with coach standing by right behind. So we are 3 minutes from top. Yunyun or Rainy is diving for China, and the discipline she'll be covering today is DNF. She managed to do a personal best for dynamic bifins at 183 meters just 2 days ago, day 1 of UFC 4. Her PB for this discipline, dynamic no fins, is 107 meters. So she will be looking to better her 107 meters. Stay tuned.
Official top.
2 minutes to official top. You can see the red lobster weight just getting put on, getting it just comfortable. On the left, in the red cap, you can see our next athlete, Patricia. Patricia is also quite the record holder for many disciplines in Singapore. Rainy seems, looking at the IDA international website, you can see Rainy's quite the pool competitor, having done all static, dynamic bifins and DNF, but yet to compete in depth disciplines just yet. So PB for this again is 107 meters. She will be looking to beat that. The pool here at FitBloc is 25 meters, so look out for 4 lengths and a bit. 4.5 maybe will bring her to
30 seconds.
110. 30 seconds from official top. Now I'm not sure if it's visible from the camera. There is a thin line about 1.5 meters out from the edge of the pool, and that line indicates where divers must submerge before they start their run. Okay, we're almost about to get started.
4, 3,
You can see Rainy packing
plus
through her official time.
3,
+3, +4,
5,
and she's off.
6, 7.
Quite a few dynamic no-fin competitors here today, and this will be our last for today. Our last two will be dynamic bifins. You can see Rainy favoring her kicks a little bit more, choosing to go more with her kicks, and her arms still stretched out ahead. So as I said earlier, it differs from competitor to competitor. You do what works for you. Some match their hands and their legs all together, and some only go with their legs, like Rainy here. As long as you're streamlined enough and you are calm enough, you can go the distance. You can see she has her buoyancy quite well sorted, and that red thing right behind her head is the lobster weights, keeping her body well buoyant. Coming up to 50 meters, slow and steady. Her technique is quite consistent with just the legs, keeping her arms straight out to maintain a streamlined flow. That's past 50 meters. Her glide is still going well. We can see an arm pull, and she's coming to the side. Okay, so that's a bit earlier than expected, but it's okay. She is okay. Smiles and relaxed, no samba fight. Safety arms away, media cam up and close. Now judges just watch before they give her a card. So though not beating her previous record, it's a clean dive nonetheless. Smiles and laugh all around. Okay, let me see if I can get Rainy on. Hey Rainy, how do you feel?
It's so relaxed today because I put all the exercise on my bike fin, so just like a training.
Very good. I saw you look so calm.
Yes, I'm so relaxed today. So it's maybe the end competition in 2022, and I will back to China. So see you next year.
Okay, stay tuned. Anything for the viewers?
Maybe thank you all my friends behind the video. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, there you have it. Stand by, we will update the results page for provisional results shortly. For now, I will bring us back to our next competitor, Patricia, who will be competing in dynamic bifins. Now, Pat is our number 2 record holder for this. Personal best is 174 meters, and the national record is 180. So doing her prep with her fins hug. And welcome back. I have the results updated for Rainy, and here it is. Provisional results for Rainy in dynamic no fins, 63 meters white. And you heard it from her earlier. She was focusing on her bifin training, and so she just wanted to do a really relaxed dive, really smooth and relaxed dive, as you saw it yourself. Pop back and watch the feed again if you missed it. And likewise, you can do that for any one of our competitors earlier. This video will be live and available on the Ultimate Freediving Challenge YouTube page. And you should be watching it on YouTube now. If there's anything you want to know about freediving, just pop a DM on the Instagram or even YouTube, comment in the video, and I'm sure someone will get back to you. It's a fun sport and you learn so much about yourself. Now we are 3.5 minutes away from Pat's official top. Our next competitor is Pat. Short from Patricia Page. The official top is 5:25. Now, if you've been watching this, you see Pat all the time. She's number 2 in all our pool disciplines. Today, for dynamic bifins, she's looking to beat 174. My mistake, stand corrected. She did set a new record for her dynamic. She managed a 200 meter provisional record just 2 days ago on day 1. It's a superb job. Let's see how well she performs today. Of course, here at FitBloc at Science Park, we are competing at a 25 meter pool versus the 50 meter pool 2 days ago. Each diver has their preference. More turns, more kicks, or a longer pool with better flow. It differs from diver to diver. Not quite sure what the look behind Pat had, but 2 minutes from official top. calm waters here at FitBloc. Earlier on, we did have to brave the rain while setting up. You can see the calm waters now from the opposite side of the pool, and everyone's gathered behind the warming up athlete. Two judges required for each of these competitions. You can see them clearly on the right of the screen in yellow. Photographer just popping up behind. I believe this is a new swim cap, pink swim cap, that she just set the national record for dynamic 2 days ago. So let's see if this is a lucky swim cap. All the best, Pat. If you are just joining us now, we are on our 8th and second last athlete for the day here at FitBloc for the UFC 4 Ultimate Freediving Challenge number 4, day 2. It's been an amazing competition with so many national records being broken, personal bests being set. These guys do so much work just to get where they are here today. Now you can see Pat packing, and official top has been hit. And she's off. Now let's recap. Pat's personal best, 174 meters, and she would be looking to improve on that. So 174, 7 full lengths would give her the new PB. But to get a new national record, she'd have to beat 180 meters. Coming up to the second turn for 50 meters now. That's a touch for 50 meters. Having quite a fast first two, but now you can see that she's having a slight more calm finning method, where she's kicking and gliding a little bit more. With long distances and fins, after a while it's not just the breath holding that's difficult, it's the lactic acid that just builds up. Don't take it from me though, come and try it for yourself. I am nowhere good enough to compete like these guys here. So 75 meters crossed, coming in for her next turn. This should be 75. Kick and glide method being used here. Very smooth and streamlined. You can see the safety diver in white having to use her arms a little bit just to keep up. Such a big entourage we have. Oh, and Pat's up. And she's okay. Quite relaxed. It's just standing up. Not even holding on to the side. I lost count there. If you were counting, you know her exact distance, but let's stay tuned to find out. So judges deliberate. I think that's a white card there. Claps all around. Cheers. Good job, Pat. So I hear that that's a 158 meters. Clean dive. So good job, Pat. We will stand by to get her to the pond dock for a short interview. Alright, here we have our next diver. You can see him on the top left, just getting into the pool. Pat just on the floor. She should know better to come for an interview. Come on. Hey Pat.
My leg tired lah.
Yeah, how was that? Just mainly fatigue.
Yeah, I think I got too excited before.
I saw during the breathe up, I think it was 2 minutes to top, just looking around for a bit.
Yeah, my attention span is like, I'm just not focused, but it's okay lah. It's alright, it's still white card. So.
Well done on the white card. Clean dive, yeah.
Yeah, clean dive, and I'm really happy already from Saturday and this whole event and everyone coming together. I think I'm so happy. I'm super happy. So it's okay.
Well done, well done. Anything for the viewers?
No, stay tuned for the next competitions that we have, UFC. Yeah, next year. I'm gonna make it bigger, I think. I don't know.
All right, thank you. Well done. Okay, well done.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom.
Hope she didn't hear it first here. All right. You heard it first. Okay. There you have it. Pat with 158 clean dive. And stay tuned for our next diver. With all divers having to pose with their results. Good fun. Drop by if you want to meet these record holders. We move on to our next diver, who is prepping just behind Pat. We have Tom. Excuse us, the name is not updated. Thomas Way. OT at 5:35 p.m. Let's just have about 4 minutes to go. So we are nearing the end of the competition. Results for the day are as follows. So do note that all the results shown here are provisional and they will be made official in due time. Look out at the UFC Ultimate Freediving Challenge Instagram for the results, and the idainternational.org page online as well. Tom is sporting a very nice Apnea 42 wetsuit and a lobster dive weight. Let's bring it back to the warm-up view. Just loosening his neck, getting comfortable, adjusting the weight. Like with any sport, you just gotta get comfortable before you get going. Ask any golfer and they all have their own funny ticks to prep themselves. Same for freedivers. Just gotta be comfortable. So Tom just breathing up, mask on top of his head. You do notice that some divers do not use masks, or some do not need nose clips. And it's all about preference and how you equalize, of course. We are on our last diver now. This is Tom. Tom is quite the static specialist actually, and he's just venturing a little bit more into registering more results in distance disciplines. He has done dynamic bifins before. His reported performance online on IDA is 100 meters. He has done dynamic no-fit, but has not done a dynamic with a monofit. So maybe he will do that soon. He has the number 3 ranking for static at an impressive 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Most can't do half that duration. Well, not most freedivers, but people like me maybe. We are 1 minute 30 seconds from official top. So I'm looking calm. Many divers all waiting behind to congratulate each other and maybe have a proper meal. Not that they've been starving themselves, but some of them I'm sure have been on stricter diets just to prepare for competition.
1 minute.
1 minute from official top. A note from our previous competition that Tom did write down was a shout out to Lean. Hey Lean, you gotta get in the pool with him.
Seconds.
30 seconds from official top. And if you know Tom, or if you don't know Tom
20
rather,
seconds.
just tune into the previous competition day 1 and he was the commentator. Most of this stream is thanks to him.
10,
I am using his computer and much of his equipment. And he's packing right now. 5, 4,
3,
3,
2,
2. Let's get ready to go.
official top.
Official
Plus
top,
1.
and he's off.
2, 3.
Good kick with lights. Starting smooth and not pushing too hard. Coming in for the first turn and favoring a right hand. That looked quite comfortable and very straight off the block. So Tom is adopting kick and glide methods versus a full just kick. Of course, a full just glide won't work. Coming in for his second turn, 50 meters. There we go. Kicking a little bit more and gliding slightly less, but still gliding. Diving. 75 and up. Oh, he's breathing. He's okay. He's looking okay. Not much of a recovery breath. Of course, with the static, like 7 minutes, this duration isn't really much, is it? Smiles, but probably not as good as he wanted. Popping over to the side view, you can see just how many people he's looking at, staring down at him. Half the population of this area. Hey, and he's gotten a white card. Well done. Clean dive. So, and there we have it. Stay tuned as we update the results. But we have come to the end of the day of competition. Day 2. And the entire UFC 4 coming to an end. And I've just gotten information that his dive is 77 meters. 77 meters and a clean white card. So that's good. It's nothing like a white card. Apologize for the stream, it's a bit choppy. But yeah, we have come to our last dive and we just hold on for the results. Let me bring up the results here and there we go. This is the results. These are the results for the day. We have Thomas at the bottom just completing his 77-meter dive and getting a white card. Stay tuned and look out online for Michelle's result that's under review. If we have any more information in a few minutes, I will pop it up here. Otherwise, it will be updated on Instagram. Apologies there. There was a yellow card. Apologies there. There's a slight correction on Thomas's result, and I'll bring him in here for a short interview. Stand by as we just check our feed for the interview. But we don't need to have we can have audio on this. Tom, how was that?
Yeah, not what I was hoping to do today.
What happened?
Well, rookie error. My dive watch was 3 minutes slower than the actual time, so I missed my warm up, and I can't do no warm ups yet. So it was basically that.
Yeah, so you hear lesson learned. Dive com timing might not be accurate.
Everything else was great. I just want to say thanks to my wife and my son Patrick for putting up with me all out of the house all the time while I've been training, and to my buddies and coaches who have made some special trips down here just to see me. Sorry I didn't meet your expectations today.
Well, better next time. Yep, all the best. Okay, thank you. That's Tom we have. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be showing these results, and you can see us in the background. Everyone's just congratulating each other, reviewing the results, while the judges also have to tabulate. Thank you so much for joining the feed. If you want to rewatch it, this video will be available on YouTube. We will be back next year for more free diving challenges. And before we end the stream, we just want to say thank you to all our sponsors listed here. The stream will be available on the YouTube channel, and we hope to have you again next time.
Hi. Okay, am I good to go? Okay, thank you everyone for watching the Ultimate Freediving Challenge 4, and this is a series of freediving competition held in Singapore. I believe this is the biggest freediving competition event and series in Singapore. And thanks for supporting us, and also thanks for all the volunteers who has done a great job for helping us to make this happen and to complete it successfully. And also I would like to have this opportunity to thank all the sponsors like Frenzo and previously Motonov and Pet Swimming and which no clip is what?
No clip. Gecko Sub.
Gecko Sub.
Gecko Sub.
Gecko Sub. Yeah. Thanks for all the sponsors, and Pat, do you want to say something?
Thanks to all the sponsors.
And we hope you to keep on watching us about our freediving for the next year. Definitely we will hold more competitions in Singapore for the next year. I think anyone from overseas are welcome to join our freediving series in Singapore. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next year.